Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor to deliver a statement at this auspicious First Ladies Roundtable meeting under the theme, Economic Empowerment of Women, Key to Inclusive and Sustainable Industrial Development, which is critical for the economic growth of our member states. The significance of this theme cannot be overemphasized. Women comprise the larger proportion of the world population, and research has revealed that excluding them from any development intervention yields adverse effects on the growth of the economy. Your Excellencies, it is unfortunate that progress in the economic empowerment of women has remained slow across the COMESA region. Women continue to participate poorly in entrepreneurial activities and dominate in the informal sector, including informal cross-border trade for their livelihood and sustenance. Women have poor access to credit, land, skills, knowledge, and information, which worsen their participation in any meaningful economic activities. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, in order to significantly and thoroughly address issues of poverty and vulnerability of women in COMESA region, there is need to improve access of women to economic resources, such as credit through the establishment of the Women Economic Empowerment Fund, enhance women's access to and ownership of land, property, and also enhance women's capacity development. The region needs to devise mechanisms aimed at encouraging women to pursue opportunities in sectors where they are still severely underrepresented. Most of such sectors are related to industrial development. Your Excellencies, allow me to share some of specific efforts that Malawi is doing in the advocacy of women economic empowerment. Malawi has a whole Department of Gender Affairs whose mandate is to formulate, coordinate, and implement issues of gender equality and women empowerment programs. Two important programs currently being run by the department include the social cash transfer and the gender equality and women empowerment programs. The government is implementing the social cash transfer program to reduce the gap between the rich and the poor. 70,000 households have been targeted. Malawi is also implementing a number of relevant programs aimed at empowering women, such as the Community Savings and Investment Program. Your Excellencies, Malawi has a National Commission on Women in Development, whose main agenda is to integrate women in national development, including a program on girls' attainment in basic literacy education. Your Excellencies, Malawi, as a member of COMESA community, accepted to host the Federation of National Association of Women in Business in Eastern and Southern Africa, FENCOM. We look at FENCOM as a vehicle for improving the economic status of our people, especially women, who comprise the larger part of the population. Your Excellencies, ultimately, there is need to open the door to the contribution of women, their learning, their labor, and their leadership. The door of learning should open the overriding importance of women's education, the foundation upon which everything else must be built. If we think of life as a long race, it is education that provides the training, the nourishment, and the support. without good quality education, you walk up to the starting line with a severe disadvantage. Your Excellencies, it is against this background that there is great need to focus a lot of resources in supporting the girl child education. If the girl child is educated, we'll be creating a future generation of economically empowered women. Your Excellencies, the door of labor should be open, letting women flourish and achieve their true potential in the world of work. Too many women are unaccounted for, underutilized, and overexploited. It is a moral imperative, but it is also an economic imperative. The evidence is plain. When women contribute more, the economy does better. Excellencies, the door of leadership should be open, letting women rise to the top of their strength, of their innate abilities and talents. We all know the problems across all the fields of work. The higher you climb, the higher you go, the fewer women you see. The evidence is painfully obvious. Your Excellencies, as I conclude, let me state that we have made great strides towards gender equality. However, the sustainable empowerment of women will only be meaningfully achieved if girl child education is significantly promoted. COMESA should endeavor to create a world where every little girl from every corner of this region can fulfill their potential without impediment. A world where women will let their confidence roll from the rooftops, their cups run over with self-assurance that a woman can be a top surgeon, or indeed a leader in any field that she might choose. Your Excellencies, I thank you for your